Hello everyone and welcome to this Dinkum guide about mining, a little bit about the quarry and also the deep mine. But first let's talk a bit about what Dinkum is for those who don't know. Dinkum is a new early access indie game on Steam. You can play it single player or multiplayer if you want to. It is very similar to Animal Crossing with its art style and interacting with the world. You can get licenses to do certain jobs like mining, foraging, animal husbandry, farming and a whole lot more. Now let's get into the guide. So to start off, you're gonna need a mining license, of course, at least a level 1, so you can start mining the copper and the tin. Later on in the video, you will need the deep mining license, and you should already have John's shop unlocked at this point, which will allow you to buy the furnace for iron smelting. When starting out, you will be able to get the first level of mining from Fletch, buy the basic pickaxe from John, and following the missions you will be able to get a blueprint for your first basic smelter. The basic pickaxe will allow you to start mining the stone deposits on the ground or the tin and copper deposits. The stone deposits can drop stone, of course, but also has a small chance of getting you some tin and copper to drop, and also shiny stones. Or if you're extra lucky, you can even find things like fossilized nautilus shells. You can also find stone deposits with a sparkling blue rock in them, which is an opal gem and can be sold for a whole lot of money at John. The tin and copper can be smelted down for various crafting recipes. I do not recommend selling these, because you will need them later down the road for a lot of building and also for upgrading your gear. The shiny stones can be put into a grinder, which you can buy from John. The grinder can give you a variety of different ores like tin, copper, also iron, but also has a chance of getting gemstones like the opal. And any fossils you might find in the stone deposits, you can sell those to John. Or alternatively, you could use them as decoration, of course. At level 10 mining, you will be able to upgrade your license to level 2. So it does take a little while before you can finally upgrade your license and upgrade your gear. You will have to have level 10 at least for that. And after upgrading to the level 2 license, you will be allowed to create a copper pickaxe, with which of course you can mine a whole lot longer because it will have more durability. Not only can you mine all the previously mentioned deposits, but you can also start mining the large gray stones and the iron deposits. The large grey stones that you can find scattered across the island can drop anything that the smaller stones do as well, but the rate for dropping ore like tin, copper and iron seems to be much higher. Iron deposits can also be mined now with the copper pickaxe, and you can smelt the iron ore with the furnace that you can buy from John. You will not be able to smelt the iron ores with the first furnace or the smelter that you get in the beginning, so you will have to buy the more expensive one from John. Now, instead of going around the island and looking for all that precious ore, what you could also do, if you have a little bit of pocket money, you can go over to Franklin, which is the science guy that comes every now and then. You can give him a couple of shiny discs that you may have found across your adventures. And giving him those shiny discs will give him more knowledge about the old world and will allow him to create special items for you. For example, he could give you the quarry. The quarry will every day drop either a tin, a copper, an iron deposit next to the quarry. So if you visit it every few days, there will be a couple of deposits waiting for you, and you don't even have to venture out that far. You can place the quarry pretty much anywhere you want. Not only can it give you the tin, copper and iron deposits, but it also has a small chance, I believe, of getting a stone with opal in it. Or you can also get some old world containers with gears, keys, more shiny discs in it, etc. I have not seen it dig up any rubies yet, so I do not know if that is possible. I hope in the future there is a small chance of that happening, but I do not have any confirmation about that. If anyone has been that lucky, please let us know down below in the comment section. So when the level 2 mining is unlocked, you will also be able to purchase a new mining license, which is for the deep mining. This will allow you to use a mine deed in your town and place an elevator that goes all the way down to the deep mines. To be able to use the elevator, you need to buy a sort sort of a mining pass from John and his shop. And once you go down to the mines, you can find a huge amount of iron deposits there. Of course, also tin and copper, but iron is way more abundant. One unique thing about the mines is that it can also spawn a ruby deposit, which can be mined and sold for anywhere between 45,000 and 110,000. It might be a little bit more or a little bit less than that. I do not have the perfect numbers right here in front of me. But this is the information that I've gathered myself or from people telling me. The deep mine is not without its dangers though. There are a lot of green glowing crocodiles with poison gas cloud attack, which really does a whole lot of damage, so be careful with that. The bush devils are also down there, the ones that spit fireballs at you. You can easily evade all of those though. It's not really much to worry about unless there's a ruby that you want to mine. There's also bats flying around, a whole lot of them. Those are more annoying than anything else. They do very little damage to you, so as long as you have a health food on you, it should be alright. But you can easily one-shot these bats with basically any type of weapon, so don't you worry about those. I will not go into further detail about the deep mine in this video. I will be making a separate video about the deep mine, because there's a whole lot to talk about, and things and tips and tricks that you can do in the deep mine. So be on the lookout for another video about that. I hope this video was helpful to you all. If it was, then please don't forget to hit that like button and leave a comment down below. And please also do let me know if you want something else explained. I hope you all have a wonderful day and good luck mining all that ore.